The termination notice fluttered from his trembling hands and landed on the polished office floor like a verdict. In the middle of a bright morning, with sunlight pouring through glass walls and people walking past as if nothing had happened, Rayan Cole felt his future collapse. He had taken the blame for a mistake he did not make, and now he stood fired, empty, and afraid, with a backpack holding his lunchbox and a folded drawing from his daughter being the only things that still felt like his. If this opening already moves you, take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel Life Spark Stories if you believe kindness deserves second chances. Your support helps stories like this reach hearts that need them. Rayan was a single father who measured his days in school drop-offs, overtime shifts, and the quiet prayers he whispered every morning before work. His daughter Myra was 6, curious and gentle, with eyes that searched for reassurance every time he left for the office. The job mattered because it paid the rent, because it kept the lights on, because it meant Myra could keep her small window seat where she drew pictures of blue skis and hopeful suns. When a critical report error threatened a major contract, Rayan stepped forward and accepted responsibility, knowing the real cause lay elsewhere but fearing the fallout would swallow a junior employee who could not survive it. He believed doing the right thing would count for something. It did not, at least not immediately. As he walked out of the building, the daytime city roared around him, horns echoing and footsteps rushing past. The sky was painfully clear, the kind of blue that mocked despair. He sat on a concrete bench outside the headquarters, staring at his phone, calculating hours, weeks, and the fragile space between today and rent day. He thought of Myra's lunchbox waiting at home, of the promise he had made to never let her see him give up. Defeat pressed down on his shoulders, heavy and cold, even under the warm sun. Inside the building, unseen by Rayan, the CEO had been reviewing the incident. Althea Moore was known for her sharp mind and calm leadership, and she disliked noise but listened carefully to silence. The deeper she looked, the clearer it became that Rayan's confession did not align with the data. She noticed patterns of integrity in his past performance, the quiet consistency of someone who did not seek attention. When she learned he had been escorted out minutes earlier, something unsettled her. Leadership to her was not just about profits in daylight boardrooms, but about fairness that could withstand scrutiny. A security assistant was sent to find Rayan. He was still on the bench when Althea approached, the afternoon light catching the edges of her shadow before he noticed her presence. She studied him for a moment, a man worn thin by responsibility, clutching a backpack like an anchor. Without spectacle or raised voices, she invited him back inside, asking him to come with her. The words were simple, but the tone carried a gravity that cut through his numbness. Upstairs, the truth unfolded. Records were rechecked, timelines aligned, and the real error surfaced. Rayan's willingness to sacrifice had hidden a deeper issue, and now it illuminated his character. The termination was reversed, but more than that, Althea reassigned him to a role that matched his integrity and attention to detail. She believed companies were built on trust, and trust had just shown itself in daylight. Rayan listened, overwhelmed, feeling the knot in his chest loosen for the first time that day. He left the building again under the same blue sky, but the world felt different. He stopped by a small bakery on the way home, the kind that smelled like comfort even from the sidewalk. Myra ran to him when he opened the door, holding up a new drawing of a sun with a bigger smile than before. Rayan knelt, steadying his breath, realizing that sometimes doing the right thing does not save you immediately, but it leaves a trail that the right person will follow. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and engage with this video. Your small action helps keep these moments of hope alive for others who may be standing on their own bench today. Before the ending, here is a special request. Please comment the word hope if you believe honesty still matters.